Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Gotcha back in another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing the Battlefield Part 2. This is a different type of Battlefield than we've really seen. It's a... I kind of don't want to spoil it if you haven't played it, but it's different. It's different. We'll talk about it when we get there. It's built very differently. I have actually went ahead and done this once. I did play it through it once. Just to, let's see, we'll do YouTube, that's fine. I played it through it once just to get well, it was a little bit of stones, but it's mostly just some tickets for a multi, but you do want to play it 3 times, so I figured I'd go ahead and cover it as well. I figured I could do that, so we're gonna go ahead and cover it. I know I see some people talking about this being like, well, let's put Turles, that's fine. I saw people talking about this being like really tough or just like really badly designed. I don't really agree. I'm not really sure where that's coming from, to be honest. I don't know where that sentiment's coming from, but oh well. It's really not too bad. It's not too bad. From at least my initial play of it, I guess it could be worse this time. I don't know. I guess I might as well just talk about it. So it's one phase, right? So you do this and then the boss is just a one phase fight the entire way through. And I guess people don't like some of those phases, is what I'm assuming. I know there's like the AoE super phases that can be rough, but I mean, we have teams that are pretty good, like Superhero, that'll work like really well. I'll put Selmax. Selmax is not at his full power on a team like this, but it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Selmax will still be good. I will say Paragus is definitely like stronger than most first stage fights. He's definitely a stronger fight. Like he has actually some HP. He hits a little bit harder. But that's just because there's only 2 fights in this entire thing. That's probably why that's the case. Alright, done with that. Now we get onto the actual thing. So the Broly, it's just you're fighting nine phases, I think, of just Broly. Now the way I did this was just running Superhero. Obviously we all know how good of a team Superhero is, so I feel like that'll get it done. Now I low-key wanted to change it up this time and maybe run USS, Universal Solid Saga. But let me see how this is looking for Universal Solid Saga. Not good enough. I gotta, you know, I haven't put some characters on here. I still have my normal Battlefield characters. So like I would have wanted Jiren and Topo and stuff. I don't have them on here because I don't usually use them in Battlefield because they're just not like they're not good. They're just not really necessary. So yeah, I just ran Beast, Gammas, then you just, you know, all the strong character, and Tech Goku for, you know, reliability. And then this should work. We have 660k HP. That should get us through. We'll see if it goes as easy as it did the first time. It wasn't too bad at all the first time. Where the Gammas, okay, second rotation, guess we can deal with that. We'll keep God Goku on rotation. I'm gonna try and not go crazy if possible with Vegeta. That's the one thing you do want to get done, I think. Like if there's one thing you gotta make sure you do is get the Gammas out, because they are one of those characters that are susceptible to AoE super attacks. So if you don't have them out and ready by the time you get to those phases, it can be bad. And I mean, for a couple of these phases, there's like not even like a charge limit, so you can take as long as you want. I know there's some, like the legendary Super Saiyan Broly's, I think both of them, they have a charge limit, so you can't just stall. But on this phase we can afford to go a little bit slower here so that we can like kind of prepare. And thankfully this phase is tech, so I can probably get away with the Gammas in slot 1. We can probably do that if we need to. If I don't think Beast is gonna kill, then I might not. But I might just do it anyway because the Gammas themselves could kill. I'm more worried about getting them out than I am about getting Beast his hits, because this event just isn't strong enough for Beast to take damage. It just simply is not strong enough. Yeah, and then Tech UI's on the rotation. I don't mind actually floating Tech UI, because Tech UI is like, his domain is going to be nice, of course, but this event, when I did it, it took me 13 turns. It's kind of long, so we can afford to like hold off on the domain. We don't really need it ASAP. Yeah, we definitely have to put Gamma slot 1. Even holding back, we did way too much damage on this turn. I think it's because Vegeta actually... Damn, that sucks too, because there's actually super attacks there. Not the ideal spot for the Gammas, but if we take damage, it's probably not going to be enough to where we can't heal it back. Could always dodge it. Didn't. 230? Yeah, we can. I can live with 230. That's not terrible. Now we're gonna want to heal that back before we get to the AOE phases, because once we get there, that could be bad. I guess technically AGL UI Goku's revive is always gonna be around, so I guess that's that. Do I want to keep them on rotation together? I guess I'll keep the 260 or LRs together for now. When Tech UI gets on that rotation, I'll probably float off Vegeta and have him come onto this rotation, and he can... Actually, maybe I'll just float him the entire time. I kind of like the idea of having the Gammas on rotation, keeping them on rotation with their supports. Their 2 turns super attack support. I kind of like that idea. Alright. AGL UI Goku is going to be able to always dodge. That'll be great. Gogeta's going to transform next turn. Another character that's not bad to keep on rotation, but I'll probably float him. Yeah, I think I'll float him. Yep. Alright, AGL UI Goku is going to be fully built up, so that's good. And Vegeta should be as well after this turn. And then all in terms of build up stuff is just get the Gammas out, which we already got their standby, so we're pretty good there. Gogeta's about to transform. Tech UI just has to transform, and then we're all at full power. We're good to go for the rest of the fights. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. We will see. Gogeta transforming here is going to be good too, because we do need, like I said, we do need to heal. So let's transform. Standby. We'll let Beast go slot 1. Get Beast for them. The core breaker is definitely not going to hit that hard. There's just not enough health on the boss to get a ton of attacks, but it's okay. Alright, so next phase, that's the phase that's gonna have the AoE super. Now when I did it the first time, I killed the boss. So I had Tech UI first turn, so I got to turn 5, and I put Tech UI in slot 1, and he killed the boss before he could even do his AoE. So we don't have that this time, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how hard the AoE even hits. We'll see. I'm not sure how much damage it even does. It could be dangerous, though. We will find out. I guess we'll find out here. Do that. Get that. They're built up a lot with Ki, so they should be good. Gamma 1 changes AGL Ki spheres, so we'll keep those around. Alright. We'll see if this guy super attacks. I mean, I'm sure he'll super attack. I just don't know where. Surely he will super. Doing decent damage, even in base. That's good. Okay, there's the super. Tech UI dodges, AGL UI dodges. You take it, but it does no damage. Alright, so I mean, kind of hard to say how hard it hits. it doesn't hit hard enough to damage Vegeta. So that I guess that says something. But this is not the only AoE phase. We also have the second coming Broly. He also does an AoE. It's like the LR SCR Broly. He doubles supers in AoEs, but one of those supers is not an AoE. It's like his 18 key, and then his 12 key is the AoE. So that's interesting. We'll see how that plays out for us. All right, we should finish off here regardless. 20 million, yeah, we got that. We'll drop the core breaker. Get Gamma 1 out. Alright, back to Base Broly. Which is funny because Base Broly really ain't in this movie. The second coming movie, it's kinda interesting. Alright. 15 million, decent damage, I'll take it. Alright. This is Beast's last turn of his intro. Keep that in mind. Going forward here. So this is one of the phases that actually has a charge count thing going on. Also, none of these bosses seem to do anything on their super attack effects, which could definitely make them a little more scary if they wanted to. But yeah, none of them have any defense lowering, sealing, stunning, none of that. So I don't know. Are we gonna kill in this turn? Probably not. We might barely not. I think that's probably what's gonna happen. How much damage are you doing? I mean, we did pretty good damage. If we got on that super there, we actually might have. I guess it could depend on Gamma 1 if he's critting. There's a crit. Additional. If the additional crits, then we might kill. I don't know if Tech Goku got it in him. Yeah, he does. Okay. One turn that phase. He felt really squishy. I don't know. This phase feels pretty squishy compared to the rest. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I don't know. Whatever. Another STR phase. Gogeta has to take no attacks. That's good. Alright, and we can domain now. So, let's get that out. That'll also buff us, so that's going to be huge. I could go in slot 2. I could protect you in slot 2 for more counters. I'm gonna keep him slot 1 though for the support. And just in case AGL Yuaku did like too much damage to this guy, and Tech UI didn't get to build up enough, then I think I feel a little bit better doing this. Also gotta remember the Gamma's support is up. Their defensive 2-turn support is gonna be up on this turn, so that's good. I mean, not that it matters, we're gonna just be dodging everything anyway, but yeah, it'll be up. Move that there. Alright. If we could get like the hidden potential additional, even if it's just a normal, I think. Doesn't UI Goku, we didn't get it anyway, well, whatever. I was gonna say, UI Goku builds up, I don't think it's just super attacks. Because he can build up through his counters, so yeah, it's definitely not just supers. Alright, we're probably killing with AGL UI here. 24 million is obviously a lot of damage. Into a 16, yeah, the 6-year LRs, man. So easy to use, but just so good, like, very well designed. Alright, so now this is the next phase that is supposedly tough. Because this has also got an AoE. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna pop Vegeta's active actually. Get that there. Build up closer to Dokkan attack, so I'll get the int key. Alright, let's see what happens. When he supered me last time, like I said, he can double super. He did his 18 key first. No crit there is super rare. I mean, I know we didn't get hit a ton in slot 1, but geez, that's not common. But yeah, we I got 18 keyed. I didn't get 12 key supered. So he didn't ever do his AoE. It just never ended up mattering. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Gamma 1's not at full damage reduction, but he should still be fine. There's the 18 key again. See, this one's not an AoE, so it just doesn't matter. Obviously, Gamma 1's fine from that post-super. 25 million. And he's got, like, no links active. God. Crazy. Yeah, you're gone, Broly. Or not. Okay. I feel like I missed that 77% of chance to super often with Vegeta. Not with Goku, but with Vegeta. Alrighty. I want Bio Broly, and from what I saw of Bio Broly when I played it, he wasn't too bad. What's our defenses looking like? Yeah, 1.4 million. I'm gonna pop the active actually while the domain's still up. Get the most out of it. Because the domain's gonna leave next turn. I guess we can... Well, there's no way to go for a Dokkan attack, huh? I could actually. I'll save it. Yeah, save it for next turn. Because we'll probably... No dodge, huh? You have to... Okay, great. That's the thing though, you have to build him up. Build up his dodge. His dodge's dodge chance. On that first turn, that's what you're supposed to do. I would like to kill. I would like to kill on this turn. Because I saved the Dokkan attack. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it would be nice. Okay, thank God he dodged the super. I don't know how he would have taken the super. Could have been bad. So, thank you for dodging super. Dodging everything. Good, good, good. And we're getting the crits, which is nice. So we should definitely be able to kill. Yeah, we're good. Cool. 24 million. Yep. It's a really strong rotation. These two. Alrighty. We got 2 more phases of this, by the way. Alright, so who would do the most damage? You know what? I guess we can put Gogeta. Yeah. We'll put Gogeta. I'll taunt with Beast. Couldn't get a lot of int or STR key here for Gamma 1, but it's okay. We'll do the Dokkan type of Gogeta. Gogeta's not gonna do a ton of damage, but I'm thinking ahead for the taunt turn. His attack stat, because he didn't get the super attack, so his attack stat's gonna be lower than it really could. Like Beast would have a higher attack stat, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna prioritize the taunt on the next turn here. Man, I can't wait for the part 2 banish to drop. I'll finally get the chance to get a dupe of this guy. I'm gonna purchase a dupe with coins. I've been wanting. I was originally planning to save it, but there's not really anybody that I care to buy right now. Like he's a actually valuable character who I could see aging pretty well down the line. So I want to get dupes in this guy. He actually feels pretty valuable to me. Unlike I was originally gonna try and get AGL, LR Ultimate Gohan, or Ginyu. Ginyu's just not a good idea. Because even now they would struggle. AGL or Ultimate Gohan, kind of similar thing. And then who else? That's it for LRs, right? At least this year. Like, I don't care necessarily to get Ribrianne all that much. It's not a huge deal to me. There's some yellow coins that I don't have, but a lot of them I don't really. I don't care to be honest to get them. At least right now. When they're easying, sure, yeah, I might want them, but dang it, we barely didn't go. Oh, okay. I guess we do need the taunt then. Well, we don't need it. I say that like we'd be struggling without the taunt. Do we need it? No, but you know what? Let's just be safe and put Vegeta into Law 1. I'll keep Tech UI. Even though I think next turn's an STR enemy. But whatever. crazy Vegeta didn't have his revive up until now. I just realized that. I guess he was floating a lot and he just ended up killing the enemy a lot of the time, so he never really had the chance to get hit. Alright. We'll pop Taunt. Oh, it's fizzable. Okay, nice. Here. Yeah, pump Taunt. No crit, but 20 million is still good. That's actually really good considering no crit. Jeez. I'll put Gamma 1 slot 1, God Goku slot 2. And yeah. I don't think we're going to be done on this rotation quite, but we can just put Beast slot 1 next turn, and it will be good. But yeah, I mean, this isn't really tough. That's the thing. This is really not tough. I'm not really sure where people got the notion that this was like a very difficult fight. I don't know. I guess it's just Twitter, bro. That's just what people are like on Twitter, is complaining to complain, because it really isn't bad. The only thing I can give people benefit of the doubt is that if they went into this not knowing that it was like a phase fight and they brought like a type team and then got destroyed when that type didn't have type advantage all of a sudden, something along those lines maybe, but that's just because you didn't know. I guess this is not, you shouldn't put that against the event itself if that's the case. I would not complain for the sake of that. Bro, Vegeta's animations are so good to look at. They look, there's him and Broly look so like fire. They're so good. I think I like Gogeta's like a little more because he has what's it called? Gogeta is in like his actual background, whereas Broly's is just in the domain like place. So I like that with yeah, he still took double digits even with his intro and all that stuff gone. Yeah, this thing is not tough, bro. This is not tough. But yeah, I like Gogeta's animations. Like, they feel a little bit more pleasing when I see them just because of that. Them being accurate in the sense where they're in the same background. Like, it's nice to look at. Alright, I guess we're gonna finish off with Tech UI counter? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he's gonna need counters. Tech UI definitely, his damage definitely falls off a lot when he's out of his domain turn. Now, typically, you know, a fight's not going on this long, and we could have also saved his domain. That was also an option, but when you're out of those domain turns, he does definitely lose a lot of damage because he already doesn't hit the hardest, and like attack stat wise, at least without support. Which makes sense because I don't think he has any multiplicative buffs. Tech UI. Actually, I don't think he has any. So it's not surprising when your character doesn't have multiplicative buffs. They usually don't end up having the highest attack stats. Same concept with STR Vegito, but he has counters, so it works. But there we go. Not bad. Not bad. That's the battlefield. Shouldn't be tough if you just run a good team. Like, any good team should get it done. I mean, you see the damage that we were taking in there? None. Except for the Gammas took some damage on the first phase when they got supered. But other than that, it's not that bad. I don't know the numbers for the AoE phases. We never get AoE'd, bro. I can't speak on that, but yeah, to me, it's not really that bad. I still got to do it one more time for all the rest of the tickets, but I'll do that on my own time. And yeah, there we go. That's it. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.